Hey adventurers, I'm Jerry and this is AdventurousJeriLynn. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. Well, today we are going to start a new series. It's called RV, House to RV Cargo Trailer. And before I get started, don't forget to click the bell, and so that way you can get new notifications. Hit that subscribe button and join the family here at AdventurousJeriLynn. Before I get started, I wanted to say I was so excited this week. I got my first shout out from a YouTuber with his own channel, Snoopy Eats. And thank you, Snoopy, for shouting me out. You guys go check him out on his channel. All right, now let's get started. So the RV House to Cargo Trailer series, this is going to be episode 1. And what I want to do is just kind of vlog or just let you know the process. Actually, I've been downsizing for the past 2 years, and I've kind of hit like a roadblock. Like, you know, some months I get the momentum going, and then the next month it's like wah, wah, wah. It's like really slow, and it is what it is. And I know this sounds bad, but once I started doing it recently, because you know the weather's been kind of, you know, pretty reasonable, you don't realize going from a house, and I'm thinking I'm going to get everything in this cargo trailer. I don't know what I'm thinking. Maybe I'm on the wrong thought process. I don't know. But I've kind of been open to some things, but we'll share that at the end of the video. So let's start with the episode 1. What is the plan? The plan is to make sure you have a plan. What do you want to do? Now, we have a multi-level house. So most people would start from the, upstairs and work their way down to the downstairs. So downstairs to the car to donate your items, or to sell, or to put them out at the curb and, get rid of it. Well, over the past couple months, I've downsized my kitchen, the pots and pans and stuff like that, the plates, the bowls, the cups. And then just recently, this past week, I did both kitchens. I mean, both bathrooms. And so the bathroom, you don't realize how much stuff you have in there. So basically what I left in there is the stuff that we're using now. Shampoo, conditioners, soaps, and cleaning stuff. Everything else that just kind of like collected over the years, I've gotten rid of all that. So my next thing, and I got my notes here, I guess I should back up here, and I always do that each video. My goal is to inspire you, whether if you're not just moving, downsizing, or, moving house to house, you got to have a plan. What is your plan? Put it in the comments below. I'm way open to different ideas, but my theory was to write down basically which room, and start with a room and go through that whole room and then work my way down. So again, if you have a multi-floor, I'm just guessing that's what I've been doing, is to start from the top and work my way down. So kitchen, pretty much I can go maybe 1 or 2 more times, and just start consolidating, and just maybe use a few pans, what I need, and the rest I need to start purging those again, because as many times as you go through your kitchen, there's always more stuff. And, it is what it is. Now, the bathrooms, I'm pretty good on the bathrooms. Like I said, I just had the bare necessities, what we need. Okay. So, let's see. I kicked into gear recently as far as my little motivation, as far as the living room. The living room now, you've seen where I'm in my living room and there's nothing on the walls. There's no pictures or anything. Basically, the only thing in the living room is the sofa, the love seat, a fake fireplace, and the TV. That's basically it. So the living room is pretty much easy. But again, I think my biggest problem is going to be the bedroom. And that's a whole nother ball of wax. Okay, so the plan is to make a plan. What do you need to do? And, you know, if you have help, if you have little ones, or if you have family or friends and they have some free time, and maybe buy them lunch or something. You know, you just don't outsource your help when it's time to move and say, hey, you know, I'll buy the beer and pizza. You know, you can also do it in your downsizing process. So, you know, I've had my youngest come over and, you know, I told her I'll feed her food and whatever and help me on some areas that, you know, you just, sometimes it's just easier with two people. So, and I have to admit one thing, man, I was getting a little overwhelmed. Okay. So, you know, we go through these things where you get so attached to certain items. And I've seen so many videos, and just up recently, just this week, YouTube has, you know, in your suggested side, like if you're watching a video and on the side it's suggested, and there's a lot of new things, new channels I haven't seen yet. So I'd click on them and see how they downsize in their process. And I have to admit, you know, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot of different things, but you have to figure out what works for you. You know, if you're working around your job, if you're working around whether or not you have help, you know, all these things take into consideration. Do what you can until help comes. Let's see. Another thing too, being overwhelmed. The house. I don't know. What do I do with the dog stuff? What do I do with the stuff like that I still want to use, but I know I haven't really used a lot lately, that's in the basement? Tell me again in the comments below, how do you deal with sentimental things? You know, you're going through a scrapbook, or you're going through these VHS tapes, or, you know, we found, sounds so bad, a backstory here. My husband and I, we eloped 22 and a half years ago. We eloped in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, right outside Gatlinburg. And we didn't have a photographer. We got married. We eloped. It was just me, him, and my daughter, who was 10 months old. Our other 3 kids were back here in Indiana. And so no photographer, no white wedding dress, none of that stuff. But we found some film while we were down, you know, decluttering the basement. I think 8 rolls that we took on our drive out to the west. We went out from Indiana out to Vegas. We were going to get married there, but then it got too expensive. Then we sightseed in California and worked our way back, and eventually we got married 8 hours from Indiana, which was Gatlinburg. And we found some film. So I don't know if that can still be, what's the word I want to say? Developed. I don't know, but we're going to look into it. But yeah, how do you get rid of sentimental stuff? I mean, we have 4 kids. So do I leave stuff at some of the areas of the kids' house? I don't know. So I'm having a problem with that as far as sentimental stuff. And I know I can't keep everything. So like, what do you guys do? I mean, I know my husband, he wants his tools. He wants his safe. All those personal things. I get that. But how many tools do you really need in a camper? How many tools do you need in an RV? Now, in the same, you know, the door swings both ways. I can't necessarily bring every memento, every occasion of, we got this not hourglass, shot glass here, or we got this, I don't know, whatever object we got on vacation, whatever. You can't keep everything. So yeah. So the plan is, starting tomorrow, we're going to start with another room. My husband right now is upstairs in his office, and he's already got 33-gallon garbage bags, trash that he's decluttering his office. So I'm real proud of him. He's, you know, he's doing what he needs to do. And as far as me, I think I'm going to start back in one of the bedrooms. And then just, again, hit one room real hard, and maybe just start consolidating the bedrooms and eventually leaving one room empty at a time. That's the goal. And then once we're done with the one floor, and then when we can work our way down to, you know, downstairs. That's the ultimate goal. I didn't realize how much, like I've been saying that I've been doing good, and really I mean, the garbage man at the end of the week when he sees the trash. Yeah, I know he's probably sick of it. He's probably sick of this house. Like, what is this lady throwing away today? Yeah. Whatever. Some things you can't sell, some things you can't donate or whatever. Some things you just gotta throw away. And I'm kind of overwhelming the garbage man, but sorry if you're watching. So lately, let's see, so in this process, as I'm downsizing, I'm bringing stuff from the house into the cargo trailer, and and I start wondering, it's a 7x16 cargo trailer. Where am I going to put all these clothes? Not that I have well, I do have a lot of clothes and shoes, and I've already downsized. I don't know how many different times. Tell me also, comments below, how many pair of shoes do you keep? A pair of gym shoes, pair of flip-flops, a pair of boots, galoshes. I don't know. I'm having a dilemma with that. Let's see. So I've noticed while watching these videos of these new channels I've just been exploring, and they've been coming up with some really good ideas. So I want to say, I first announced it on my Facebook, and I gave them the heads up first. But with all this reality and trying to put everything into this cargo trailer, it's not going to work. And I don't want to put anything in storage. So right now, today, I am open to trade our Corvette, our 73 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, and this 7x16 cargo trailer. I am open to trade to a 2015 or newer RV of a Class A or a Class C. I'm open to that. Excuse me just a second. Tasty. So I am open to that. So if by chance you're trying to get rid of your Class A or your Class C, and you want a real nice Corvette and cargo trailer, I'm open to trade. Yes. We have, and again, you know, I've got this list and I have this plan. We have 4 vehicles. We have a truck, 2 cars, and this cargo trailer. And now we're trying to get down to 2 within the next month. So hopefully, I can, you know, maybe get some feedback. If by chance, say you don't have an RV, but you know someone who sells RVs, or if you have a family member or something, send me an email. Go to my About page, if you can't remember, but it's AdventurousJeriLynn@gmail.com. Send me an email of the information of the person that you know that works at an RV that has a, you know, that's open for trades. I'm open to that. And we're willing to travel too. You know, I'll just, you know, get something that I can pull the cargo trailer. Well, actually my husband can pull the cargo trailer, and then I can get a U-Haul, and then I can pull the Corvette, and we'll do a trade. But yes, I am open to that. Again, a 2015 Class A or a Class C, I am open to that. Again, we need to get down to 2 vehicles, his pickup truck, and then a second vehicle so we can drive. Because, like I said, reality kind of sit in. I love this cargo trailer. And I was going to sell it a year ago. And then I chickened out. I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. But the reason for my, you know, being open to the possibilities of something bigger is I decided I needed 2 things. I need a desk so I can have, you know, my little office. And I need a stackable or maybe a combination washer and dryer. I want the idea that I can do laundry inside my RV. Those are the 2 things. I can deal without a dishwasher. I have a dishwasher I use 3 times. And it's still brand new. I've used it 3 times, and all 3 times were on Thanksgiving. And I just don't use it. It's just easier for me to hand wash. But I do, now that I think about it, and reality setting in, and we've been camping and we've been going out and about more, I really would like to have a washer and dryer, and a place that I can have a desk for my office. And then another thing too, we're going on year 23 here in 6 months of being married. And I don't know if it's feasible. And I know so many of you guys, and I've been open. I'm like, oh yeah, we can do it. No problem. But I love my husband, and I want to be able, foot's falling asleep. I want to be open to, his needs too. He may not want all of this all at once, all the time. So I get that. And so since I want to get another 23 years of marriage out of him, I think it's feasible that we need to move up and get a Class A or a Class C. Oh, I'm going to have to move my foot. Go to the side. So, and then another thing too, all of this is very time consuming. You don't realize how much time it takes to downsize. I see a lot of people like, the house sold and we got to be out in 30 days, or the house sold and we got to be out in 60 days. Well, what if that's the case for us? It's a buyer's market. What if we're out here and we've downsized and everything, what we think is downsize, and then we put the house up on the market, and then somebody says, well, we want to close in a week. I don't want to run into that dilemma. I don't want a storage place. I don't want to have to run around for, real quick and go into panic mode because, the house sold and I need to be out in a week, because my husband, he's just like, I'm done with my stuff. What about yours? And he's making it happen. And yeah, me, not so much. At the end of the day, it's me, my hubby, and I want to be open for everything that's the possibilities. And it's not just what Jerry wants. It's about what Robert and Jerry wants. And yeah, as much as I want to say it's all about us women, happy wife, happy life. Yeah, I get that. And that's probably how I got to, 22 and a half years. But I want to be able to spoil him too. And that means giving him space, and not, the ideal, like when the weather's nice, I can get this 8x8, the clam set tent, pop it out outside. But as far as realistic, if the weather's cold, or if we're in cold country or whatever, we're not always going to be in somewhere warm. Am I very well going to go out there and pop a tent? That's just not realistic. And I got that. And, I'm a little hard-headed. And so I'm finally coming around. And let's see. Did I get everything? I think I did. So thank you so much. Again, this is episode 1, and I'm going to just start taking pictures and showing you how things are going, and I hope to have this done. And again, just as a reminder, if you aren't necessarily, if you have an RV or something, maybe you have a friend or family, or, just, someone, let me know. And again, in the About page, it says AdventurousJeriLynn is my AdventurousJeriLynn@gmail.com is my email address. Please send it to me. Pictures. What do you think? And so we can come and look at it and all that good stuff. And again, I'm just open to the possibilities of making this work for us. I don't want to go out here and try to live out of a 7x16 cargo trailer and say, you know what? I'm happy, but my husband isn't, because he's used to space. He's used to having his own, you men, you need your men cave. And I get that. And so I'm just open to that. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification for new updates of when I release new videos. Because sometimes during the week, I do send out a bonus video. And so that way you're always caught up. And I want to thank you just so much, RV family. Thank you for coming around and being just a wonderful, wonderful support system that I have. I mean, you guys are so awesome. And so on that note, you take care. We'll see you out in the open road. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.